On February 22nd, 2018, the Australian government introduced mandatory data breach legislation, which had a direct impact on a large number of Australian businesses. The changes put into a very simple manner meant that if you or someone who falls under the umbrella of the outlined organisations willingly or unwillingly transfers information about someone else of a personal nature to an unauthorised third party that may result in serious harm, you have to alert that specific individual or individuals and also the Australian Information Commissioner. More recently, the Office of the Australian Information Commissioner released a report that illustrates what's been happening since its inception on February 22nd. The results are as follows. All up, the number of data breaches received in February and March were 63. The top industry that reported data breaches was health service providers, with legal, accounting and management services coming in a close second. The highest reported number for the type of information breached was contact information. This includes an individual's name, their email address, home address, or a phone number. Now, the most interesting thing about all of this information is where the actual source of the breach originated. In just over half of the reported cases, the breaches came down to human error. Now, in reality, what this could look like is someone accidentally sending an email to the wrong person, and that email had some personal information in it about someone else. The second highest source of breach came from malicious or criminal attacks. These usually involve the theft of personal information or cybersecurity incidents resulting from unauthorized access to an entity's system. Now, after looking at all of those statistics, it leads me to make two key takeaways. These are that comprehensive staff training is paramount. They need to be aware of what it means for them, your organization, and the person or people involved in the breach. Another thing that your organization needs to think about is combating human error through technology. You need to think about real-world situations that could happen, like what happens if you were to leave your phone unlocked on a train? What would happen if you unintentionally attached a sensitive confidential document to an email and sent it to someone you didn't mean to? It's a really interesting topic, and it can get quite in depth, so I'm going to dive into that a little bit deeper in the coming weeks. It's also vital that your organization has strong security protocols to ensure that unauthorized access isn't given to anyone at any time. Now, adhering to this mandatory data breach legislation isn't just for the benefit of your customers to make sure that their information, their personal private information, is safe and secure. It should also be noted that failing to notify or identify a breach, such as what we spoke about earlier, comes with substantial penalties to both an organization and the individual as well. If you would like to discuss or receive any more information about mandatory data breach notification and legislation, just fill out your name in the pop-up screen that's going to come up next, and I'll be in touch. Thanks for watching.